Welcome students. So in previous class we have studied about the concepts of Newton's second law and the concept of D'Alembert principle. So just a quick revision. Newton's second law, we have seen the expression that summation of F, that is summation of all the forces acting on the body, is equal to mass into acceleration. Wherein in D'Alembert's principle we said that it defines the dynamic equilibrium of the body given by the equation summation of F minus ma is equal to 0, where this ma is the imaginary force or the inertia force which is shown on the body or a particle in the direction opposite to the direction of the acceleration. After that, we have seen about the steps to solve the problems on this topic, wherein we have said that while showing the forces, we need to consider the four forces acting on the body. The first one was the applied force, second, the self weight, third, reaction from contact surfaces, and the fourth one was the friction force. So after showing all these forces acting on the body, we have to introduce one more imaginary force, that is a D'Alembert force or inertia force of ma acting in the direction opposite to the direction of acceleration. And then we have to apply the conditions of equilibrium, Fx is equal to 0 and Fy is equal to 0. So this all we have studied in the previous lecture. Now let us move forward to apply all this in a problem. So the first problem, a block of mass 40 kg is acted upon by 80 Newton force as shown in the figure. Determine the velocity of the block if it has displaced by 5 meters. The body is initially at rest. This is also an important point. The body is initially at rest. Assume coefficient of friction between block and surface as 0.1. That means we are given that between block and the surface, the coefficient of friction is given to us as 0.1. Starting with the solution, we said that the first step in any problem of this kind will be to draw free body diagram. So let us start with that. So I have drawn a body here separately of 40 kg. The first step or the first force to be shown is the applied force. So applied force is given to us as 80 newtons. I will show it as it is. Then next is self weight, which acts vertically downwards. So it will be 40 multiplied by 9.81. The third force is reaction from contact surface. So as this body is in contact with this surface, there will be reaction from surface to body, and let that reaction be N. The next force which is to be shown in the body is the friction force. So as you can see that the force is towards right side, the body will also move towards right. So as body is moving towards right, the friction force will be towards left, and the value of the force will be 0.1 multiplied by N, where 0.1 is coefficient of friction, that is μ. After showing all the forces, the next step is to show the imaginary force, that is inertia force, acting in the direction opposite to that of the acceleration. This body, because the force is towards right side, the acceleration of this body will also be towards right. So as acceleration is towards right side, the imaginary force will be towards left side with a value of 40 multiplied by A. Why this is 40? Because mass is given to us as 40 kg. So m into A gives you 40 into A. So with this we have completed showing all the forces acting on the body as well as the imaginary force which is acting on the body to bring the body under dynamic equilibrium. Now next step is to apply conditions of equilibrium, but before that all the forces should be either in x direction or y direction. But this force of 80 Newton, which is applied force, is inclined 30 degrees from x-axis. So first we need to resolve this force into x and y components. So this component will be 80 cos 30, and the other component resolved will be 80 sine 30. So after drawing this free body diagram, the next step is to apply the conditions of equilibrium. The first condition of equilibrium is summation of Fy is equal to 0. So we need to add all the forces in y direction. So when you see in this diagram, there are three forces in y direction. The first one is this one, that is 40 into 9.81. The other one is this n going upwards, and the third one is this one, 80 sine 30. So substituting this value in place of summation of Fy, I will get 80 sine 30 minus 40 into 9.81 plus n is equal to 0. On solving which, I will get the answer for n as 352.4 newtons. Next step is to apply another condition of equilibrium, that is summation of Fx is equal to 0. Now for Fx, let us see what will be the forces. So where it is there, 0.1 n, first force in x direction. The other force in x direction is this 80 cos 30. The third force in x direction is this 40 ax. With this we have completed all the forces in x direction. So let us substitute that. So I will get 80 cos 30 minus 40 ax minus 0.1 n is equal to 0. Out of which the value of this n we have already calculated in this first step. So I will substitute this and I will get one equation as 80 cos 30 minus 40 ax minus 0.1 into 352.4. You can see here I have just substitute the value of n, and then I will get answer for ax as 0.85. So this I got the acceleration of the block in x direction. But what was our requirement? Our requirement was determine the velocity of the block after it has displaced 5 meters. So we got acceleration, we need velocity. So what we will do, we will use equations of motions. And also we are given that body is initially at rest. That means I can write initial velocity u is equal to 0. I will write u is equal to 0. S is given to us as 5 meters. Acceleration we just found out as 0.85. V we need to find out, let it be V. Now using equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Now why I am using this? Because the other two equations, which are s is equal to ut plus half at square or v is equal to u plus at, this both equations has time in them and we don't have time, hence I am preferring this equation to get my answer. V square is equal to u square plus 2s. Substituting the values, v square is v, in place of u I will put 0, in place of a 0.85, and displacement was given to us in the question as 5 meters. So substituting the values and solving it, will answer for v as 2.91 meter per second, which is the required answer. We were required to find out, determine the velocity of the block after it has displaced 5 meters. So answer is velocity is 2.91 meter per second when the block has displaced. And this completes the solution. Thank you.